Al Arbor, Gary Player, Jumping Joe Caldwell, Ted Hendricks, and Fernando Valenzuela. That's the birthdays we have for today. I figured I'd start it off with that because it's easier if I do it at the beginning. Plus, it's a little bit of a wrench in what you guys would consider a normal video. So, a few things happened today. I studied. I bet you guys can hear the AC. It was running when I got back, which is I totally understand why we're running it right now because it's hot outside, and then the people below us, I think, might be running their heat, or even if they're not, 78 degrees, that permeates to being inside, so it would probably be about 78 degrees inside, and I don't want that, so it's good that it's cooling off right now. I don't know what he set it to, but yeah. There's also this. I guess I'll read this really quick too. Arkansas outlasts Kentucky 71-63 in 7 overtimes in Lexington. Aiden picks his nose as the Razorbacks lead 21-7 at halftime, but the Wildcats rally for a 24-24 tie on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Jared Lorenzen to Chris Bernard with 1 minute 38 seconds in regulation. The scores at the end of the first 6 overtimes are 31-31, 38-38, 41-41, 49-49, 55-55, 63-63. With the first possession of the 7th overtime, Arkansas collects a touchdown on a 25-yard run by DeCorey Birmingham and tops that off with a 2-point conversion. The Razorbacks halt the Wildcats on a fumble on 4th down at the 5-yard line for the victory. Wow. Good for them. That's a high-scoring game, huh? Also, it's got to be really tiring if you're in that game because you're like, did I just get a call? Hold on. I think I may have just gotten a call. No. I saw that my video yesterday didn't get 7 views, so I'm kind of pissed about that, and I'm probably going to cry after I upload this video. So there's that. But I know why. I think there are definitely some people that are coming here for the fantasy football stuff, and when I say I'm not going to talk about fantasy football, or it doesn't look like I'm going to, people aren't really interested. And I don't think people really care about what's happening in a random person's day, especially when it's as mundane as mine. Like, the most interesting thing that happened to me today was I got kicked out of my lab for wearing shorts. But, like, I knew that was a rule. Like, you can't wear shorts in lab. But we're just writing stuff today. So I was like, okay, I'll just wear shorts in there because we're just writing stuff, so that should be fine. I didn't really ask. That's on me. But also, it's a blessing in disguise because now I get to make this video earlier and I get to study more on stuff that's way more important than just that single lab report. Yeah, we're just writing stuff, and I've done a really good job so far, so I'm not too worried about what I've written. I do need to email the teacher, though, and there's other homework that I need to do, like, I have DiffyQ that is due at, like, Thursday at 8 p.m. tomorrow, which I need to know how to do that, and I need to know how to do 7.2 in DiffyQ, but I also need to know how to do stuff for statics and for chemistry. So that's really cool. Basically, every week in DiffyQ, we get a quiz, except for when we have an exam. Last week that was nice, but this week it's horrible because we're going to have it over something completely new, and there's a good chance I'll get a bad grade, even if I study, which I'm going to. I'm going to study a lot more this time. Because I'm sick and tired of doing poorly on those things. And I'm going to study for chemistry, I'm going to study for statics. And also, I realized that for statics, the math part is not that hard. The setting up of it is, because I always get stuck at that part, and usually once I'm there, I'm like, okay, this matches with this, blah, 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 blah. I've done that a million times in other classes, so that's not hard. So, yeah, there's that. Also, that's going to probably do it for this video. Not much to talk about. I mean, there are a bunch of trades happening in the NFL. Like, for example, the Dolphins are getting Bradley Chubb, and they're getting Jeff Wilson. I don't think they needed Jeff Wilson, but I guess they have him now. And I don't know if Raheem Mostert's going to be getting as many carries or as many catches as he was. It seems like they just really like him a lot. So they'll keep using their guys. I don't know what I just said. I just trailed off a lot. I do that. I do that a lot. I'm going to have to take my medication and take a shower. I actually worked out today. I was doing bench press. I can't bench press that much right now. I never have been able to. The most I think I've done is 140. And that's not super impressive, but it's more impressive than 0. It's a lot more impressive than 0. Also, I won my fantasy football game only because DJ Moore had a 62-yard touchdown pretty much to end the game, and then it went into overtime, and then he was projected even higher. Also, the Browns won by a lot. They won by 19. That's really surprising to me. It's surprising that they won. It's even more surprising they won by that much. And it's even extra surprising that Kareem Hunt hasn't been traded yet. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully your fantasy teams are doing well. And that trade that you want to go through, I bet it will. Outro.